Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my people, how una dey on this beautiful morning? Oya Papa, let us shoot mouth into Chelsea Football Club matter. And the international break is now over. Our boys are returning back to the club, and we'll be expecting Enzo Maresca to come outside by Friday, that's tomorrow, to add a press conference where we are going to be getting the details of everything. All this guesswork about Daddy Esugo, about Kopama, about Liam Delap, everything will be reviewed by Enzo Maresca tomorrow. So help me tap the like button, comment 1 or 2, share this video as we get into it proper. I want to start from Mykhailo Mudryk, because yesterday a report came outside from Ukraine. There, one of the Ukrainian journalists come outside yesterday to say something about Mykhailo Mudryk and the reason why the guy got banned for that substance. Maybe say they discover for the guy body. First of all, waiting the genesis of all of this fight. Now be say Shakhtar Donetsk, the former club that sold Mykhailo Mudryk, they want the balance, because out of the money we say Chelsea pay, there's a clause that if the guy won trophies, win things like that, Chelsea will be paying them back. There's a 30 million euros add-ons that Chelsea is supposed to be paying them back based on the performance of Mykhailo Mudryk. But as things stand right now, the guy has now been banned. You cannot come to Chelsea and ask Chelsea for money, because your player, the player you sold to us, is no longer involved in anything we are doing here. So Shakhtar Donetsk are saying that investigation is still ongoing, allegedly. They are saying that that substance that was found in Mykhailo Mudryk's body was injected in his body while he was at the national team representing his country. And if you read further from that report, it went on by saying that it was even Shevchenko, the president of their football association, that approved that injection to be given to Mykhailo Mudryk. And yesterday evening, I was so mad about this thing. I came to FB and TikTok, I was ranting, say, imagine this boy got suspended because of una stupidity, because of the mumu mistake we una make to go dey inject a substance that is not allowed in football into the guy's body. And now Shakhtar Donetsk is coming outside to sue Ukraine Football Association simply because of money. Now because of money, they don't care about the situation of the guy. And while I come outside to say that thing, I saw a lot of people at the comment section saying you can't blame Shakhtar, agreement is agreement, this thing is business, and I'm not blaming Shakhtar. My own standpoint now is that, fine, the substance that was found in this boy body was not taken by him intentionally. Can you please appeal or fight for this boy in one way or the other instead of fighting for money first? Even you, Shakhtar, shebi una gather be Ukraine together. Shebi na all of una. Now this guy they support to. Now this guy they play football for all together. So why not join hands together and fight for this guy? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying they should not sue the Ukraine Football Association because of their money. Fine, okay. After getting back your money, if they now decide that they will pay you back your money, so everything will now die down now. Come on, let's be reasonable sometimes. A human being is now involved. That thing that mistake that was done by Ukraine Football Association is a criminal offense. If you say me, we look and well. Now, criminal offense now. Because how will you inject a substance that the player did not know anything about? All that innocent boy just want to do is to play football. But now, you don't go put waiting is against the law for anybody. And now it has been detected. The guy has now been banned for something that is looking like a 4 years ban. And all you can do is to fight for the money. It's unfair, bro. It's unfair. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, let's just keep on seeing how this matter will be. I know that now that it has now been established that injection was given to him at the national level, there's nothing Chelsea can do about it. Chelsea cannot fight for him. We have seen players that this thing have happened to in time past. We say they don't find substance in their body. And we see people fighting for them. This guy no get any other person, only una get. Make una fight for am. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, let's just leave that one for one side. Now, moving on to another report. We say, na Jim for every Chelsea fans. Report reaching us says that VAR official that officiates that game between Chelsea and Fulham will also not be in action this weekend. He will not be officiating this weekend again. And I don't know the reason why these people just tend to take this issue so personal that they are now making it even looking bigger than it is supposed to be. First of all, Fulham, they've given that goal that guy scored against Chelsea. They've given the goal as their goal of the month. That's intentional, bro. It is intentional. As if that is not enough, that goal was also part of the goal that they submitted as the part of the goal of the month. We say that they submit to the Premier League in all. The entire club submit. They submit it to the Premier League as part of the goal of the month. And in all of these things, the referees are also playing their own part. See, Chelsea fans, let us just come to this conclusion. Let us be preparing for VAR not to favor us again. And in fact, VAR might start going against us. Let us just prepare our mind. It's just the reality. Because of one mistake, look at the numbers of media publicity that they've given to it because it is Chelsea. They've given him media publicity on what we have done. They've released a statement. They've appeared on TV. They've done this. They've done that. Fulham submitted that goal again. And also even gave that goal as their goal of the month. Bro, that was intentional. Everybody are just doing everything they have to do in their power to just bring down Chelsea. Of which you guys cannot succeed. It's just the reality. You guys cannot succeed. I don't know. When it is Chelsea's turn, you now can't put her for the middle of your head. Like, say, this is the first time that we are seeing VAR. And even I can debate it till tomorrow. That VAR calling was right. Like, say, okay, let's just agree that it is wrong. Like, this is the first time. Like, say, now this one will be the first time. We say VAR go call the wrong calling. Anyway, no wahala. We dey wait. Because that's the beauty of Premier League. If you complain about one thing, trust me, another one will still happen. We dey wait oh. This kind of publicity won't I don't give. Because I don't understand. You have already sanctioned the referee. You have already sanctioned the VAR. Is also still not going to be officiating this week. And no wahala sha. Anyway, let's just move on out of that one. Let's move on now to Cole Palmer. Matt Law gave a report yesterday talking about Cole Palmer, and the Baba said that he was told not to worry too much about the injury situation of Cole Palmer. He went on by saying it is a very much of management issue, being careful, sensible with him. I hope he return back to action after the international break. And this report just make what I said yesterday about Thomas Tuchel make sense now. You see, Chelsea knows that if they quickly announce that Cole Palmer is now back after that small injury that guy sustained there, if they quickly announce that Cole Palmer is now back, international break, you go call him. They will include him. And that is why, Chelsea just try to, peg the guy matter for one side so that the guy can be reserved, allow him rest. I mean, because some of these our guys have no rest. They've not had enough rest. Playing at the Club World Cup, and they just had 2 weeks break, and you cannot compare a 2 weeks break to a relaxation of like a month. They've not had enough. So I feel like thumb up to Chelsea concerning this Cole Palmer matter for for trying to cover the guy in one way or the other. Anyway, on the final note now, David Luiz. David Luiz don't come up for the club where we say he did before for Brazil. He's now playing at Pafos. And if you remember, Pafos are going to be playing against Chelsea in the UEFA Champions League. I think they are the second to the last team that we are going to be playing. And David Luiz don't come outside because they are going to be coming down to Stamford Bridge. David Luiz have come outside to make it known that it is going to be an emotional game for him, that it is going to be so nice for him to come back to Stamford Bridge where he won his Champions League, where greatness was made in his life, things like that. And I just feel like it is worthy of talking about because David Luiz, in one way or the other, is part of our icon. It's part of the players that we cannot forget. He's our legend. Forget say he go play for Arsenal. Forget that one. Even the Arsenal where you go do there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we don't go see how past this level. Let me know what you guys think at the comment section. Please like, comment 1 or 2. And I'm gonna see you guys later.